stare at the sun. I know it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to this. I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So right here I'm just taking my wide tooth comb and parting my hair into two gigantic sections, and then each individual section I'm gonna part into 3 more sections. Right here you'll see me parting it into 2, but the front one I'm gonna take and part that into 2 smaller sections because the front of my hair has a looser curl pattern than the back, so I felt like it wouldn't look good if I kept the braid big. So right now I'm just spraying my hair with water. I'm making it damp, not dripping wet, because I did want my hair to dry in time when it was time for me to take it out. So I sprayed it just so it can become damp, and now I'm combing it out to make sure that it's fully detangled. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Cantu coconut oil curl stretcher. I believe that's what it's called. It'll be in the description box below, but I'm just gonna apply that to my section and then finger comb the section to make sure that the product is in my hair and that my hair is detangled. Then I'm gonna use my Cantu curl stretcher and do the same exact thing. And now I'm going to seal all that moisture in with my pure hemp seed oil, and I use about maybe 3 to 4 drops of that just to get that moisture sealed in. A little bit takes you a long way. And then I comb out the section just to make sure that it is completely detangled, and I start to braid the section. So now I'm moving on to the front of my hair, and I'm going to do the same exact thing, spray it with water and apply the product. I work the product in my hair as one big section before separating them into 2, just because I don't think at the time I was planning on separating them into 2 until after I completely applied all the products. But yeah. So I'm just combing it out, and then I'm going to apply my curl cream and my curl stretcher and my hemp oil. And because once everything is said and done, you'll be taking the braids out anyway, you don't have to make sure that your parts are completely straight. That doesn't really matter because nobody's going to be able to tell once you take it all out. You just have to make sure that each section is thoroughly combed out. So once I finished that, I went ahead and worked on all the other sections, and I saved this back one for last so that I can attempt to show you all how I braid my hair. This wasn't really a great clip, but it's the best that I could do at the moment. So I'm hoping that if you don't know how to braid, you're able to take some tips from this. If not, I'm sorry. This won't be the last video that I do where I try to show you guys how I braid, so don't worry. So once I finished braiding that and the front of my hair was dry, I put 2 perm rods in the front just because, like I said before, the front of my hair has a looser curl pattern than the back, so it tends to look longer than the back of my hair even though it's not. So here I'm just taking out my braids, and I do show you guys how I take out my braids because there is a right and a wrong way to take out your braids and just take down your hair in general. So I was showing you guys how, well, the right way for me taking down my braids. And for years I couldn't get a good braid out, and I just wasn't sure why. One is because I was using products that were like water, and 2 is because I didn't know how to take down my braids properly. So my hair would always end up looking frizzy and just disgusting. So I finally thought that I learned. Well, no, scratch that. I did finally learn. But the last braid out I did was like 4 years ago. So yeah. But the key to a good braid out for anyone who is struggling is just, 1, to find out, you know, the products that work for you, and 2, the taking down of your braids. It's very, very important that you take your time when you take down your braids. So once I finished taking out all my braids, I took my wide tooth comb and I decided to tease my roots so that I could get a little more volume. And then after that, I decided to go in with my pick and tease it a little bit more because I don't like flat looking hair. And for this style, you can really wear it how you want. If you like your hair to look flat, all power to you, boo. But if you're like me and you like more volume, then you can go ahead and tease it to your liking. So, now I'm just going to attempt to do my edges with my Got To Be Glue clear gel. This doesn't hold my hair and I don't know why I won't stop using it, but yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't hold my hair, so after I get my edges to look the way that I want them to look, then I go ahead and go back over with my Gorilla Snot just so it holds my hair. And I'm still practicing on my edges. I don't know how to do them yet. So as you can see, I'm not feeling this at all. But I decided to switch it up and eventually I become okay with it. So yeah, I know there's some people who be like, honey, I don't know how to do my edges, but neither do I, boo. But practice, okay? Because sometimes they really make the hairstyle. Not this one, but you know, other hairstyles. So as you can see, I barely use any snot because it's so tacky that a little bit takes you a long way. I've had that bottle for like 3 years now and it still looks full, or the jar. I've had that jar for a long time. Yes, boo, who are you? I was really excited about this because my braid-outs used to look like trash. Trust me. But anywho, that's it for this look. It was really simple, really easy. And I hope that you guys like the video. If you do, be sure to like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you can get notified whenever I post a video, and share it with your friends. Also, my social media will be linked down below. If you want to follow me, you can go ahead and check the description box out for that, and look at the description box for the products that I use. Bye guys.